The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Hello, good day, welcome, guten Tag, bonjour.
Gracias.
Hey, how you doing? I couldn't think of Italian, so I done New York Italian. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another rip-roaring episode of What's the Script, the very Scottish movie review podcast, brought to you free of charge, because we're just bloody good eggs, man. This is episode 8, series 5. My name is Craig, and with me, as always, is big Christoph Christopherson. How are you, Christopher?
I'm a wee bit tired, but other than that, my life is pretty handsome.
I live a handsome existence, not only in the physical matter, but in the soul, you see.
Came out the shower the other day and saw my back and went, oh.
All right, so you were like, right, I get it.
Oh, how elegant.
I pivoted on my toes.
That's a well-turned shoulder, that.
Mate, I totally get that. Totally get that. As part of, especially recently, because as people know out there, I've lost a good bit of weight now and just been reintroduced to my penis again after all this time. It's
Hello, Craig.
Right.
It's been some time.
How you doing? Not seen you in a while. I've always smelt you, but I've not the pleasure. How are you?
I just had that mad image of your knob with one of the old hats with a suitcase. Hello.
Aye, doffing the cap. Hello,
Aye.
sir. Oh, hello, Jarvis.
Oh, fucking hell,
Anyway,
man.
aye, so you're handsome. That's
Aye.
what we got out of that one.
So he said to his Moby, you're a handsome chap.
Oh, Jesus, I forgot what a good-looking guy. Hello, how are you? I forgot about you. Wow, absolutely brilliant.
I like
But
the
no
cut
more-
of your jip.
There'll be no more coaxing out with bacon and rotting meat to get you to say hello anymore. Don't know why rotten meat. Aye, maggots, that's it. Me maggot eats rotten meat, doesn't it? Anyway, folks, we're way off on a Wreckfast Club tangent there. So I will say that just now. Big shout outs to our homeboys at the Wreckfast Club. How you doing there, boys? All right, Moss and Davey. Fucking, where's the steaks? Gatling guns. How you doing, boys? And then we have our boys at Diabolical, the more learned movie critiquers, but fabulously funny with that as well. And then we've
I'm
got...
enjoying the swearing.
Oh, I'm enjoying the swearing. I like it. I like it, and I'm loving their camaraderie and all. And I like...
Aye.
I love the boys. And then we've got the Waynes there. The Waynes next door. I know they're no Waynes, right? But I just think of them as my boys. My boys at Seismic. We've got young Colin, who's probably never seen it. We've got Paul, who's watched it in the wrong order. And we've got James, who's an angry bastard. He just, don't you? He could watch a Disney film and end up smashing up a town centre, that boy. But he's calmed down. You have calmed down, James. Big thank you to them as well for tremendous amount of shout outs to gays, especially in the last episode there. Fabulous. Thanks for watching and listening to all our gear. And thank you to the boys at Quaint for letting us carry on without paying royalties for their fabulous single. And
Everybody loves a freebie.
Everybody does, mate. Aye. I mean, that's why guys masturbate. Doesn't it cost them fuck all? Sometimes it costs them a dignity if they leave the window open and the window cleaner comes with, oh, I forgot to do the curtains, sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Some of us are a master debater. Can debate
Oh.
anything.
Aye. Some of us were goalkeepers for England called David Seaman, who used to get birthday cards as a wee boy to Master. Oh, no. I get that wrong. Bates, I'm thinking. Master Bates. Hello, Mr. Bates. There's your birthday card. It's to Master Bates. Seaman was the end product, wasn't it? Jesus, fuck. Craig,
Oh, Jesus. Siemens
sorry.
always the end product.
As. So, mate, I'll just very quickly tell you that as of this morning, the Facebook group page is at a very healthy 315 peoples. The YouTube channel, 305 subscribers. And you're still motoring on with plus 1,800 following souls on the platform of X. As always, guys, you can get us an audit.
The TikTok has climbed to 200. 200!
Oh my Jesus, fuck. Oh, I mean, see if you take away the 120 bots off of that, that's a good 80. That is a good 80 peoples. See me, my ex, I know my ex, I don't mean that as in my ex-partner, I'm talking about platform X, the Twitter. I'm forever just fucking taking cunts off that are following me. They're all bots, man. Just get away! Musk doesn't like you.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, but see, I don't know if it is a bot on Twitter, but they put something up the other day there and it absolutely killed me. There was a zoo in China. Had to admit.
Oh!
Mate, how fucking good was that?
I want to know who painted them.
I know, man. Oh,
tell the people, mate. I know what you're talking about, but they don't know.
There was a zoo in China that I had to admit that they painted chow dogs to look like pandas because one of them started panting and another one started barking when visitors appeared. There's a video out there of these fucking things. It took for them to start barking for you to realise it's not a fucking panda.
I'm telling you, by the way, I just think it's hats off to who the think tank that thought that up. I want to be in that job. I want to be around that table when things are getting decided, because that was absolutely brilliant that a body of people could have thought they'd get away with that. Listen, we've run out of pandas. We're opening Monday. We've got a panda attraction. What are we doing about this? Davey, come on, hit me with an idea. If we just get, we just start painting ducks. Duck, it look like pandas, maybe. Genius, make it so.
Oh, fucking, I was absolutely tickled. I nearly fell off a chair. I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, there's a very healthy level of respect for even thinking that was going to get pulled off. Brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant.
Superb.
But apart from that, being on the interwebs this week, mate, have you watched anything new, anything old you can let us know about this week?
I took a dive in.
A deep one.
Finally actually get round to watching the new Crow. And we're lucky there was no vinegar in the house. I'd be blind because it is fucking shite. It is so shite. Shite. So shite that I put on the original Crow to flush that shite out. I don't understand it.
No.
You're like 40 minutes into the film before he becomes the Crow. And then you're
but
like,
but he still doesn't become the Crow, really, doesn't he? No?
It's fucking so poor, man. It's like they try to put a 20-25 minute superhero origin story in the middle of the film. Know what I mean? I was like, fucking, I don't know how they get it so wrong, because like I says, I then put on the original Crow, opening scenes, they get killed, 5 minutes later, he's back and he's out to fucking do people in.
That's it. In the original Crow, she's only in it in dream sequences, isn't she? We don't need we don't need an hour's plus of backstory, love story.
It was so much so, mate. It was so much so I didn't want. You didn't want the Crow to succeed because really the two of them are the really likable people. So seeing the first one, I kind of go to it was like they were a nice couple that fucking wanted to live a nice life, and bad bastards come in. These two are fucking. Know what I mean? They're in the jail right away, and you're going.
You're
why
right,
am I
because
supposed to like you?
The original film, that side of it, them being good people whose lives were taken from them, was a big part of the fucking why he got the powers he got to. You know what I mean? But this one, you're right. They're two delinquent bastards.
It's fucking. Oh, it's poor. I mean, if you like the Crow, go watch it, and if you like it, well done. Fucking more power to you, but fucking I was like that. I was actually sighing at bits. See, when after a scene happened, and I'm going, no, is this one? And then no, it was more fun. And I'm going.
Him walking into the theatre at the end, doing away with everybody quite gorily, was great. But it was too late. It was too late, but then it was, hey, that's nice. Oh, sword in the eye, like that. It just couldn't salvage it. And see that fucking limbo area, I know. That bit between life and death where he talks to the black guy, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? This looks like, if you've ever seen the 40s or you've ever been brave enough to go down to it in Glasgow, up at Botanic Gardens, there's an old train station, which is no longer there, but it is there, it's down there. You go down there, that's what that was like. It was like an abandoned train station that hadn't been used for the 60s. It was fucking, with puddles in it. You know what I mean? That it kept falling into, getting pushed into. Oh, a crow puddle.
Like I says, I don't know how they could get it so fucking so far away from the original. I know that's what reboots and all that shit are technically supposed to do, but for fuck's sake, man. Oh,
as a swing
anyway. Anyway, I then watched The Raid because I was talking about it with my mates. It's a smashing film. I'd say it's probably one of the best foreign films I've watched. Smashing.
Up the flats, isn't it?
Yeah. Nah, the police go into the flats, the gangsters run the flats, and it's put it this way, the film was that good, the new Judge Dredd practically copied it like for like. So
100%.
There yeah. Then I watched Mile 22. It's about the CIA operatives. It's a no bad film, Mark Wahlberg and all that in it. Right. And then I finished it up by watching Knives Out because it's all right. I don't mind that film.
Is that the second one or the first one?
First one.
First one, I like that. That was the Ernest is in it, isn't she?
Aye. But I didn't like the second one. Like you, I didn't like it.
Sir. I've never seen the second one. I got told it wasn't as good, but I've just not had the mindset to sit and watch it. I think it's a lengthy fucking movie, that one.
Aye. But that was me. That's my eyeball roundup. What about yourself, sir?
Well, I'm still in the midst of slowly rewatching Ozark. I've not made any headway in about 5 days, which is absolutely fine. Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, and Dominion. Watched those. Beetlejuice 2, which I thoroughly enjoyed, by the way. I'm going to watch it again, actually, on my days off, because I really did like it. You were right in what you said. They didn't try to do anything different. They didn't move away from the original a lot. I was surprised to see Charles getting a mention, even though he was unemployable by this time, you know what I mean? Because he's a bit of a pedo. I was surprised to see him in the afterlife and blah, blah, blah. It was good. I fucking thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought all the characters were good. I've got no time whatsoever for Winona Ryder's soon-to-be husband in it. He's just a fucking prat. I can't go him. But I suppose he's jumping into the Otho fucking kind of role. But anyway, I liked it, guys. Go and see it. So it's a good 7, maybe touching on an 8 for me. I watched Pet Sematary. Fucking love it. Great film. Just that wee boy getting run down by a truck, man. Oh, my heart. Oh, no. and he comes back a wee bastard. Fucking starts chipping Herman Munster on the Achilles tendon and that. I watched a good documentary that I didn't even know was about Liam Gallagher as it was, and it was great, absolutely great watch, man. Any Oasis, Liam Gallagher fans, highly recommend it. I watched a good old film called The Escape from Alcatraz with your man Clint Eastwood, based on a true story. Again, Patrick McGugan in it. He's a bastard. A bastard, a man. I've got no doubt in real life he's lovely, but I've never seen him playing an asshole in anything. And apart from Escape from New York, I have started watching The Rookie with Nathan Fillion, and it's got me. It's got me, man. It's a great wee watch. All these people with all their lives, they're on the police and all that, and there's shit happening, and it's fucking smashing. But aye, that's it, mate. That was it this week. Quite the spread, you know.
Yes, it's very varied there.
Bit like yourself, mate. But it was my pick of your list last week, and can't remember what number. I think it was my year of my birth, the 17th. I think I picked. No, that it fucking matters, Craig. And I managed to pick out 1981's Escape from New York from your list there, Christopher. So tell us about it. Tell us what the movie means to you. I'll fucking definitely tell you what it means to me.
Oh, well, like I say, it's one of... I think the very first time I seen this film, somebody had recorded it off the telly. There you go, see on videotape. That's what we used to do. Be a bit of bootlegging there. What's that? It's hot noodle advert in the middle of this fucking film. But aye. I think it's one of the very first kind of dystopian films I'd ever watched and all that. And it left a wee impression. So plus it was a fun favourite in the Nest household. So it's been watched many a time. I like it. But that's not all that was happening in 1981.
Let's go back to the year. Back to the year. Back to the year of the film. Here we go. Ho!
Hi. So there you go there. 1981. We had Dynasty debuts on TV.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Jesus.
I know. Oh. Peter Sutcliffe was charged as the Yorkshire Ripper. Dirty bastard.
Oh, he was a bad one.
The first DeLorean car was produced. There you go, before...
Right. Love it.
We also had the engagement and the marriage of Charles and Diane. Well, Diana, sorry. So...
I've got my Charles ears on the now, man.
We had Buck Fizz won the Eurovision with Making Your Mind Up.
Oh, because at first you gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. Brilliant.
We'd also, John McEnroe had his famous tirade at Wimbledon, where you can't be serious.
Fucking brilliant.
It was also a year for fucking shootings, I'll tell you.
Oh, no.
Ronald Reagan was shot. Pope John Paul II was shot. And some wee guy had fired 6 blanks at Queen Elizabeth II. So there was plenty. People were playing sodies at the time.
I remember. I don't remember. I was 3, fuck's sake, but I remember that it happened. I didn't know what year or that. And I always thought to myself, the wee guy getting fucking pounded on after that, going, whoa, whoa, whoa. Didn't it? Hey, I was just saying that I could have done it. Eh? But did it? No, I didn't do it. But I could have. Just you know. Oh, funny as fuck.
Fucking hell, man. Another belter, I hope it's true, but I couldn't really dial it down, but Only Fools and Horses premiered on BBC One. So, smashing that. And last but not least, Muhammad Ali fights his 61st fight and his last fight.
Really?
61 square goes, man.
Here, mate. Square G, mate. Fucking
Oh.
after school. You're at uni after school, Square G. I didn't think he made it into the 80s fighting. There you go. I'm educated. Who was it he fought? Did you write it down? No.
Nah, I didn't. But I think by then he should have gave up long before then, know what I mean? But still considered the greatest of all time. So the
Why
GOAT,
some?
as the Waynes would say now, the GOAT.
For some. I think the greatest of our time is still fucking very much alive and kicking. Mike Tyson.
But as for movies, we had a few belters.
Oh,
We had Mad Max 2. We had Raiders of the Lost Ark.
brilliant.
Time Bandits. An American Werewolf in London. The Evil Dead. Porky's. Cannonball Run. And Clash of the Titans.
Oh, mate, everyone a banger. Everyone an absolute banger. An 8+.
Aye. Didn't know you were
Porky.
fucking born.
I need to watch Porky's again very soon. I've not seen that in such a long time. I
Aye,
want to see
oh,
Kim
mega
Cattrall
years.
howling like the wolf, man. Whoa! Ho! And then that big fat woman grabbing the penis through the hole in the wall. All that. Oh. So good.
As for songs, Betty's Davis Eyes with King Cairns, is it? Endless Love with Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. 95, Dolly Parton. The Tide is High by Blondie. The Winner
Her
Takes
only
All
number
by
one.
ABBA. Love on the Rocks by Neil Diamond. Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. Don't Stand So Close to Me by The Police. And I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross again. Should have a good year, that woman.
I'm boom, boom, coming, boom, boom, boom. You want to hurry up and come, hen? Fuck's sake. They're on this. The Tide is High by Blondie. That was their only number one, their first number one.
Huh. Oh, it's well thought of that song. Famous Deaths. Bob Marley left us.
Shite
Joe
anyway.
Lewis, the boxer, left us. Natalie Wood died. That was her. It was Maria in the West Side Story there. Bill Shankly left us.
Oh.
And Melvin Douglas left us. He's in Two Blind Mice. It's one of the few black and white films I've seen. It's actually no bad.
Aye.
And as for the Academy Awards that year, De Niro won it for Raging Bull for Best Actor. Sissy Spacek won it for The Coal Miner's Daughter.
Coal Miner's Daughter.
Best Director was Robert Redford for original Ordinary People, and Ordinary People won the Best Picture.
Oh.
So there you go. 1981. Right down to who won the fucking Best Picture.
Well done. I love that wee information fucking download every week now. It's getting to me. It's getting in my soul. But I must say, the death of people is never ever nice, but it just brought about a topic of conversation I want to touch on very lightly, and that is the fact that Bob Marley is the most overrated fucking musician on the planet Earth. I do not conform. I do not conform. Sorry. There you are. Take your Buffalo Soldier and fuck off. Aye, man, but Bob Marley, fuck off. Just don't.
Oh, there he's went and done it, people. He started on the reggae.
I don't mind a bit of reggae. Hey, Shaggy. It wasn't me. I consider that a bit of reggae. Like a bit of Shaggy. But Bob Marley,
Who doesn't like a bit of Shaggy?
He had.
I think more people like Shag and his cousin.
Bob Marley had great PR, didn't he? Again, he was attempted assassination, wasn't he?
Yeah.
There's a good
many people tried to shoot him.
There's a good conspiracy theory about his death as well, about how he was given the cancer via a needle in some guy's shoe that stuck him with this needle and killed him that way. Government, apparently, because he was obviously a very outspoken person in the world of politics, which does my boxing and all celebrities and saying, yeah, vote for this cunt and down with this sort of thing. And sing your song, mate. Sing your fucking song. I've paid nearly £100 for this ticket. I don't care about flies on the black babies' faces, and I don't care about genocide in countries that have fuck all to do with me. You know what I mean? Sing your song, mate. As I said to Bono that time, stop clicking your fingers, you fucking idiot. Bit of hyperbole there, people. Please don't take offence or write in. In fact, write in. You've no address to fucking write in, do you? Write in with vast complaints of myself. My views aren't necessarily the views of the podcast or Christopher. Listen to the disclaimer beforehand, okay? So, mate, tell us a wee bit about the film you picked in regards to director, who starred in it, much monies and all that jazz.
Quick rundown of the info, but the budget for this $5 million, which is
I
a
appear to
pitching.
have six. I appear to have six.
Oh,
but
well.
five. Because
Aye.
you've said before that Carpenter had a $4 million ceiling. Did they know?
I think with a lot of things, he wasn't gave big budgets
Mm-hmm.
until, well, I can't remember what the big budget one was they got, because well, he done fucking Halloween. Halloween was done for what, fucking $100,000 or something.
Aye.
Oh my!
80,000 was spent on pumpkins.
But aye, 5 million, 6 million, thereabouts. And it made back 25.2 worldwide. But as most John Carpenter films, they end up cult classics. Know what I mean? So everybody likes a cult, know what I mean? Especially sex
Yes.
cults. Everybody's into them.
You're still talking a 400% markup, 500% markup. So fucking kudos. He done
That's it.
done his job, boy, didn't he?
That's it. Job done. So, directed by John Carpenter, written by John Carpenter and Nick Castle. And the cast as follows: Kurt Russell, Lee Van Cleef, Ernest Borgnine, Donald Pleasence, Isaac Hayes, Season Hubley, Harry Dean Stanton. We'll get to him. He's done some amount of films, that boy.
Oh, I know.
Adrienne Barbeau, Tom Atkins, and Frank Doubleday. No, Frank Doubleday plays the wee weird guy in this film. Right?
See before you go on, right? Because we know what we're going to say here, and we don't know, but I think I do. I want you to give me who you thought it was. Right, tell the story, and then don't guess who you thought it was. Guess his initials, right?
Right. So in this film, there's a wee guy. He bears an unbelievable resemblance to another actor who I thought it was this actor for years until I was able to Google it and find out it wasn't him. So I thought it was a guy whose initials were MB.
B. Yes.
So I'm guessing it's the same person. You thought
Michael
it was?
Biehn. Aye.
Aye.
When you text that last night here, I never thought who that was going to be. I was like, oh, it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. Because the minute he opened his fucking mouth in this movie, I'm like that on the ImDb machine. And I was actually gutted it wasn't him because I could have put my mortgage on it was him.
Aye. It's so fucking freaky, isn't it? It's so freaky. I was, like, for years, mate, I had it in my head because little do people know and all, like, see the artwork for Old New York, like the landscape shots and all that, they were actually done by James Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I thought, oh, that's where he's met Michael Biehn. You know what I mean? Because Michael Bihn's in fucking all his films, I think, isn't he?
He's on a few, mate, aye.
And Aliens and fucking Terminator for a kick-off, you know what I mean? Two of the big ones.
Aye.
So,
and a great kudos to John Carpenter's artwork is that it was that good that it was reused again for Blade Runner.
aye.
It was reused. It was kind of touched up a wee bit and all that and reused for Blade Runner, which we all kind of consider a film again a way ahead of its time for visuals and effects and stuff like that. So, aye. A bit of a painter was there, John.
But, aye. So, the film itself, mate, I think I like it because see dystopian New York. I reckon it's probably the realest looking dystopian film, and apparently that's because they filmed it in St. Louis after a major fire that gutted the whole fucking city practically.
Mm-hmm.
Because now when you look at them, it's see a dystopian film now. They're filmed in deserts with fucking wee shanty tunes and all this shit, you know what I mean? Or it's CGI nonsense. But this that world could exist.
Anyway, there's a lot to be said that world fucking does exist. Some of the TikToks and reels that I've seen, like Hollywood Boulevard and all these major cities, are just absolute fucking refugee sites, aren't they?
Aye.
People
Skid
walking
Row
about
and all
like
that.
zombies and all that. Aye.
Aye.
But they're on
the
Walk of Fame and all that. For fucking movie stars and shit. Fucking hell. Hollywood.
If you want an eye opener, I think it's Philadelphia. I think it's the old Philadelphia streets and all that. There's videos of that on YouTube. It is fucking haunting. There's like people that folded in half, standing up.
Aye.
It's
to be fair, Bruce Springsteen told us about that back in the 90s. Streets of Philadelphia. Fucking hate that song.
Funny enough, my mate Boswell, he went to Philadelphia for the wrestling, and they were going to go see where Rocky's gym and that was. And they looked at a review, and this person was like, when I got there, I think somebody got shot. There was clear drug dealing and drug taking. He's like, I think a woman gave birth in the street. And I was like, fuck that.
I wish I checked TripAdvisor before that, hen. Jesus. Aye. They do tours in armoured cars. Fuck's sake. I don't disagree. I don't disagree with you, mate, about the sets and the location and all that. I thought that was great. That's one of my few plus points. We'll get to the movie and all that, but I totally agree with you. The settings and all that were great. It looked like it looked like the same place, but a wee bit in the future it'd been fucked, man. It didn't look like your normal, like you say, desert. The rivers have dried up. There's half buildings and all that. You know what I mean? There's no been the Big Bang kind of thing.
Again, for anybody that's not seen it, the film's about, well, the president crashes into New York that is now a dystopian prison, and Snake Plissken, who's been arrested and's got to do a lifer and gets sent there anyway, gets the chance to be pardoned by the government if he goes in, gets the president out in time, because there's this meeting between America, China and Russia for the good of the planet, sort of thing, the good of humanity. But but that's a siphoned down description. It
Aye. That was a good synopsis for a dystopian future. Aye, that's I can't embellish on that anymore, folks. That's exactly what it says in the tin. Air Force One lands in this New York prison. Air Force One was hijacked by one sole female terrorist.
Just stop oil.
To stop oil, aye. One lassie infiltrated, hijacked, and brought down Air Force One, the most secure aircraft on the planet Earth, harbouring some of the fucking most well-trained kind of secret service and blah, blah, blah. But this lassie, she must have had some vagina on her to get her way into that cockpit. Hey! Vagina, cock in the same sentence, I'll have you. So there we go. Aye, she done well, the lassie.
Of course. That's the all you often do. Know what I mean? World beaters, bro. World beaters.
They are actually manipulate their way into any fucking situation of cows. Sorry for all our female listeners, you're all lovely. But you're worth a watching.
Aye, but another a wee dash of trivia there. Apparently, John Carpenter had to fight to get Kurt Russell into the part. Apparently, the studio wanted Tommy Lee Jones to play Snake Plissken. But
and in turn, Kurt Russell fought just as hard to get the part, didn't he? Because he thought himself he was being a bit typecasted. He wanted to get away from the Disney characters, didn't he?
Yeah, he said he needed this part for his career. because I think he'd done Elvis. I think it was the one that was kind of out there, whereas all the like you say is all the rest were Disney. So, and maybe some people don't agree, but Snake Plissken I think is one of the best fucking characters on screen ever created, mate. So much so he inspired a fucking a video game character. You know what I mean?
Did they? Who was that?
Well, Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, Solid Snake. Right.
Yeah.
So, Kurt Russell himself, I mean, he stated that it's his favourite of all his films he's ever done, and Snake Plissken is his favourite character, which is, I'd like to know when he said that. Do you know what I mean? Because I watched that, him playing Santa Claus. I thought that was fucking smashing. No, I'm only kidding. Listen, Kurt Russell has, we say it a lot, we'll say it again, he has a fucking vast body of work. So for him to pick that out is certainly some kudos, because personally, if we're going back to that era of his films, I think his best character is Jack in Big Trouble Little China. Do you know what I mean? Who's no unlike Snake. He's just a wee bit more groomed and funny, and he kind of plays a merrier snake over the CB, doesn't he? But I like that.
Aye. Well, I think the Snake Plissken character, I think it was like the cool guy in high school sort of thing. See, for the Americans, it was here, listen, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck what you want. Leave me alone, sort of thing. You know what I mean? I think that just talks to people, doesn't it?
Well, it does say later in the film himself. They ask him who sent you, and he says, The man sent me. So it's kind of rebellious fucking teens will love that. I can totally get that. My big fucking bugbearer with him, right? Not with him, his character. Why did they give him a second name? Why did they just call him Snake for? Hey, Snake. You know what I mean?
Oh, well,
but his second name's a mad fucking Eastern European Jewish fucking Plissken.
Well, this is the thing. Apparently, well, according to John Carpenter, he went to school with a guy that had the name Snake Plissken. And he was just like that. I thought the name was cool. You know what I mean? So I can accept that. I can accept that. It's like fucking somebody. What's your name? Max Steel? Max Steel? Bush! Fuck.
Zeus power!
Feel that, mate. I'm all behind it. You think that's cool? Fire it in. Know what I mean? There's not enough people thinking cool shit in films anymore. Know what I mean?
No, I'm not arguing with that. That's why I put it in. That's why I put it in. And he's obviously thought that boy's name was cool for all his days. And I hope that boy sued him for using his name. But Kurt Russell, the eye patch was actually his idea and all, wasn't
it? I know. Well, I just read that the other night and I went, see, I like that. Because, well, that was the thing as well. I've got this on Blu-ray, right? So I watched the extras revisiting Escape from New York, right? And Kurt Russell said himself, John will let you do things with the character. Know what I mean? If he thinks it's cool for the character and good for the character, he'll keep it in. Know what I mean? So I'm guessing that was another thing. Like, he's got an eye patch. You know what? Like Craig says to his penis, I like the cut of your jib.
That's what I said after I got circumcised. I like the cut of your jib. A good bit of, listen, I found this pop trivia excellent, and I would probably suggest that a lot of people don't know it who have watched the film. The opening narration and the computer's voice in the first prison scene was provided by an uncredited famous actress.
Yes. She was also Knives Out.
Yes.
Aye. Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Aye. So,
know what I mean?
I read that before I watched it. As soon as our first word came out, I'm like, so it is. No, I thought it was a lie, but so it is. There you are. I like that. That warmed my heart. So, Jake, uncredited, but that's a bit shite.
I think it's just one of the things. You know what I mean? Because John Carpenter seems to always use the same actors. You know what I mean? Kurt Russell, Jamie Lee Curtis, Tom Atkins. I think he's in a couple. He's in The Fog and all that. You know what I mean? So even there's the wee guy that's got the fucking see the wrist thing, the president's wrist thing, and he's getting a down the stair. He's fucking. He was in They Live. Know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
well, that's right.
But aye, Jamie Lee Curtis,
Aye, good on her.
What a gal.
Aye, she's got some chest on her. Talking about 1981, right? We weren't blessed with the technology and the effects and stuff like that we have just now. We were quite all right for practical effects, but in this film there wasn't a lot of use for practical effects. There was some, but there wasn't animatronics and that, wasn't. So they had to think their feet to do some stuff. And I thought this was a great fact, right? The wireframe computer graphics on the display screens in the glider were not computer generated because they weren't able to do it, obviously, back then. Computers capable of 3D wireframing imaging were too expensive at the time. Special effects designers built a model of the city, painted it black, attached bright white tape to the model's buildings in an orderly grid, and moved a camera through the model city. So when you watch that, I read that again before I watched it. When you watch it, you're like, that's fucking impressive, by the way. That's a model. Fuck me. That's brilliant.
That's it. It's like we were saying, I know CGI, it's handy and it makes things easier and all that, but see that ingenuity in films now, it's gone. It's fucking totally gone.
I mean, that's ILM levels of fucking
Aye.
inventing stuff on set. You know what I mean? Because the length that goes on for a bit. That does go on for quite a bit. So that model must have been some size, man.
Yep, it's what it says, mate. Using what they've got. You know what I mean? Just because like the £5 million, £6 million budget doesn't lend for much. You know what I mean? In the way CGI and all that stuff. So, they could use the practical stuff again. What John does. But see the idea, right, of a dystopian future, and I'm just using a city of New York as a prison. See that as an idea. I think it's terrific.
Aye. Because Manhattan is vast, right? So obviously for this film's purposes, it's New York. However, again, through social media, following sites such as abandoned places, abandoned towns, abandoned villages, fucking abandoned theme parks and all that, the world is littered with vast amounts of land that have already got infrastructure in them that could be cordoned off and house fucking prisoners, couldn't they?
Aye. It's, like I say, mate, see, it's an original idea.
Off to Chernobyl with him.
It's brilliant, man. It's just, plus, see, just in that wee bit, there's like a big, there's a lot of world building without doing a lot of world building. You know what I mean? Because right away you've got the sense that obviously fucking America has went far right sort of thing. You know what I mean? They've just, when you go in this prison, you're no coming out sort of thing. You know what I mean? So just day away with any problem. Just pop it in New York. You know what I mean? So I mean
there was a back in my mind grating question about at the start, right? Lee Van Cleef's the chief of police, and that guy with the moustache who's his number 2 in the helicopter pirate seems to be in a lot of fucking films. They're talking, and he says, "Aye, they've got a source of power, and I think they're making their own gasoline." So it's like, how the fuck are these people like eating and all that? Just are they pumped in there and forgot about? Are they pumped in there? Did they get dropped rations or something? I don't know. Just it doesn't matter. But it's quite impressive that Brain can refine fucking fuel.
Aye. Well, there is an aspect to see the crazies. When they come out, they're coming out. Aye.
Know what they're eating. Fuck.
Aye. Know what I mean? But I'm guessing there is like some sort of supply drop at some point, Know what I mean? Because if there's a gang there, there's obviously if there's a leader of the gang, there's got to be something to be, know what I mean, and control it sort of thing.
Again,
So
it really doesn't matter. I'm just being pernickety asking that question because I want to know more. But you're right, mate. In the grander scheme of things, the world building and all that stuff, and an island being used as a prison, I think it's a fantastic idea.
yeah. So we spoke about Kurt Russell's vast body of work. Harry Dean Stanton that plays Brain.
Oh Jesus, what's he knowing? I think he's in my wedding video. Fuck's sake, that guy.
Right. I read that out to Paul in the work, by the way, right? And it went on for fucking ever. I think the first film was 1956 or something like that, right?
Oh.
And his last film was 2018.
Jesus.
So
I think that was the year of his death, man.
I think it was in that posthumously. Know what I mean? So he'd already went, sort of thing. But fucking hell, man! Look, everything. He's in everything.
Aye. Thought he was in Alien, wasn't he?
Aye, he was in Alien. He was in the first Avengers film. Know what I mean? Where he asks fucking Mark Ruffalo, "Hey, you an alien?" So,
aye. You want to put some pants on? You came down here angry and green, as naked as the day you were born. There you go, sup. There's 50 grand. Thanks for that.
But the wee character of Brain, he's obviously he's made himself important in here. Know what I mean? But at the same time, he's also a wee ratty cunt.
Oh, he is. Aye. Do anything to save his skin. It was nice. I thought it was awfully nice. The judge to give him a big dolly bird to keep him sweet. Maggie.
But to be fair, but she wasn't to be trifled with. Know what I mean?
Oh, no.
She was a fucking dead eye with that revolver.
To be fair, I wouldn't have been looking on the fucking eye anyway. Just a fucking boobs it. The whole film.
Oh, what a set of lungs you've got on you.
And aye. Do you know what? We'll put you in the stop in New York. We'll give you to the Brain. We'll make you a badass. But you need to wear an evening dress when you're doing it. Is that all right? That's the bother. That's a bit of me, that. Aye. We'll do that.
Oh, classy, but deadly.
She is. And she's been in a good few things around about that time frame, I'm sure. Because I recognise her face right off the bat.
When I did
look at it.
What I did find strange, but was I know he's not in the film a lot, but Isaac Hayes being the baddie. Know what I mean? It's always been a thing. Like, to me, going, why was it like stardom to bring to the film sort of thing? Was he that big at the time? I don't know.
I can only agree with that. I can only think of that because he was a singer at the fucking peak of his powers at that time. So I'd imagine that was to lend gravitas to the film because an actor he is not. I think we've seen it done countless times now. We've seen it done with Madonna. J-Lo, maybe. I think maybe she's a better actress than she is fucking Janter. Or I don't know. But I can only, mate, I think it was just I think Isaac Hayes would do this. You know what I mean? And for the part he plays, he's not actually required to deliver any massive kind of film-saving scenes, really. He's prevalent without being a show stealer, isn't he?
Yeah. It's what I say is, mate, it's just very, very weird. But at the same time, I know we're thinking because it's Kurt Russell, know what I mean? I know you're like, oh, he's a big star, but he really wasn't a big star at this point, know what I mean? He was kind of branching out, but curious. Plus, I think he was pumping Donald Pleasence in this. I think he was. See when he goes, who's the Duke? Who's number one? I think they had the way with the president. That's why he's wearing a wig at one point.
Oh, aye. It could have been. Where's Zed? Zed's dead, baby. No. I want to know. I need to know what happened to Mork and Mindy in this film. Right? How the fuck did the American government manage to get Mork's egg and steal it and put it on the fucking Air Force One as an escape pod? Know what I mean?
It's just their journey.
That egg, man. A big orange egg.
Right.
I was like, see, when I was going, get in the pod, Mr. President. And I was getting into the pod. I thought, he's no fit in that fucking thing, man. No way. But see, when I got in, it looked actually quite roomy.
Well, I thought that was funny enough. He's getting in, he's like, may God be with you all. He's already pressed the button. Like, aye, fuck off.
Aye.
Aye.
Really are.
I think, see, when it comes to the sci-fi stuff, mate, there's always a sense of, aye, what the fuck's that sort of thing. So I think they take a Lenny, like the future, if you know what I mean. Or there's this big indestructible egg thing. Know what I mean? Because see if they were capable of that.
Code name Humpty.
Surely they could have put like wee rockets or something on it, and it could have flew to somewhere. Know what I mean? But hey ho.
I'm fucking glad they didn't green screen that, because when the green screened the glider, it's like, oh dear, paper aeroplane coming down here. What's happening?
Well, 1981's. Know what I mean? I think that's why the film was kind of dark as well. I think they knew, like, here, this is going to look shit if we do this, like, bright. Know what I mean?
Again, you're right. They could only work with what they had, and I'm picking holes. Fucking 43 years later. Do you know what I mean? So it was just
see, I was saying this to people. See, when you recommend a film like this, right? And you go, oh, fucking Escape from New York, fucking brilliant. One of the best films ever. And somebody sits down and they watch it and they go, but it's no, is it? And you go, I'm forgetting you're watching this in 2024. Well, we've got lead actors now in films now that look like their own screen. But
aye. I can appreciate a film in its time. I really can. Again, I think I'm a victim of no seeing this as a wee boy, no seeing this as a young man, and having the nostalgia factor attached to it. Maybe I think because I've got films out there that people are like, oh, is it? Is it though? The way you just said, how can you not see what I'm seeing? And I know for a fact that I'm going to get this off of James later tonight in the group chat when he hears back at some of the stuff I'm going to say and the mark I get, and they end up, because he was already angry and kind of fucking threatening me. So James, I felt threatened last night. I went to my bed, shite myself, because I didn't know if you were at my window or no, wanting to slit my throat if I didn't give this a 9. You know what I mean? A 9 out of 10, you wee bastard. But what is, let's motor on, mate. Let's motor on. What's some of your favouriteest bits in the whole movie?
Well, I've already mentioned the crazies. See that? It just seems ominous, that bit. And it's like, because again, for anybody who's not seen it, a wee guy's running about and he's rattling the manhole covers. And the next thing, all these fucking creepoids all start climbing out of sewers and out of the underground and all that, and you're going, what the fuck? And there's this kind of ominous kind of music and stuff. But see that? It was just I think it more lends to my thinking about it. It's like, how bad are they people that they've chose to go deeper into New York instead of staying on the surface? Know what I mean? And it was just me, this is a bit ominous, this. Because obviously, I mean, Snake bumps into this woman that's just hiding out in the diner, know what I mean? And she gets bumped off pretty quick. Because I think that I like that and all. It was like, is it going to be, Snake comes across people and now they're all part of the gang sort of thing, like the fellowship. Know what I mean? But she gets fucking. I think
That's
she
what I
gets
was
what.
thinking. That's what I was thinking. He's going to pick up some good guys in the ring place. Do you know what I mean? That go along with him and help him in his cause, and they all break out and that. You're
Wait,
right. She never
what
lasted
you
a
in for?
fucking.
Jaywalking. Like, you're fucking.
Aye, some cunt fucking chewing on their arm. Ah, what you in for? A fucking parking ticket. Ah.
Aye, but I like that, mate, because it was just these mad bastard and cannibals trying to get to your snake, and just the way it's set up. Because I like John Carpenter's like horror films. Know what I mean? So he's kind of got that wee thing. But I was mad at him, and I only wrote down two, so I'll say the other one, and it's when he's fighting the big gladiator guy, and it's not so much the fight itself; it's how he finishes the fight. Assuming he hits him in the back of the head with a baseball bat with the nails in it, and the way it just seems like it sticks there.
Aye,
I just, oh, that
aye,
looked fucking real.
aye. It
Know
did.
what I
It
mean?
looked as it did that. I mean, you've took the two things that I wrote down. You prick. Woman dragged through the flare by the crazies, and the fight with a 1920s circus strongman. But I'll embellish on that if you let me. That fight
Why then?
was it was good for me because of the setting. He was kind of getting watched in another room, but every time this door opens, you could hear hey, hey. So he's obviously like, what the fuck's going on, man? But he manages to get away from his captors, but doesn't he? And then he gets dragged in there, and he's got to fight the champion in this big ring, and it's like an old maybe big fucking town courthouse library thing with balconies on it and all that, and it's just this ring in the middle of it, and everybody's hey! And as we go in, we see Isaac Hayes just teasing the president. He's got the president tied up against the wall, and he's just shooting a gun, just missing him all the time. Now to play with him, I thought that was pretty well done, pretty intense. Other, like you say, than the fight itself, which was pretty dum 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 dum. You know what I mean? Club bin lid, and then he gets fucking arrowed in the leg like that. I didn't see that coming. How's she getting fucking arrowed in the leg, man?
Aye, aye. Well, that says, mate, he's only human. He's only human. Because I think that's when they go to save the president the first time in it.
Aye.
And he sneaks up on the cunt and the president gives him away and he gets shot in the leg. But he fucking throws a knife and it sticks in that. See, that's the thing that always annoys me in films, but it must be the thing. See, when somebody gets something in the head and they just before they get done, and it's like, what are you doing? Is that a thing? Is that what you would do? Know what I mean?
Aye, you're right.
I've seen real murder videos, mate. See when people get shot in the fucking head, they don't go.
Aye, there's no you bastard moment in there, no. It's just fucking aye, don't like a sack of spudge. Aye.
But aye. When it hits him, see with the baseball bat with the nails in it, it's the noise I know. Everything, it just seems like it fucking boom sticks in the back of his nut. And you're like that. Oh. But all the crowd I know, they all go, oh, what the fuck? That's fucking.
And in stark contrast, I think if you're getting stabbed in the belly, you can have a wee shock moment because when Brain plunges Romero goes like, oh, you fucker. You know what I mean? That was good. I like that. That was kind of brutal and real looking.
Aye. I see that wee Romero guy. He's a wee creepy bastard in this. Because even seen a bit at the train where they step down for the train tracks and all that. He just kind of hods onto the wee pole and floats down. Like, what is this? I do see before me.
He's number two to fucking the judge. He's bulletproof, isn't he? He carries himself really well that way.
Aye.
The chandeliers on the judge's motor, mate. See when I seen that come round the corner, I nearly pissed the bed, man. Just this big jangly chandeliers named a Cadillac. I was, oh, for fuck's sake. Who's changing the bulbs in name? Fuck.
Oh, see, recently I was watching the Grand Tour and James May does that to fucking Jeremy Clarkson's motor.
That's right.
So I was like, hey, throwback.
Is that the new series? I've not watched that yet, the final one. Is that an old one? I think it's an old one, isn't it?
It's an old one, aye.
Aye.
But
I've not watched
the
final tour yet.
one for the road. Oh, it's an emotional roller coaster.
Because I've seen one clip, and they take them back, and they find that they're their very first cars for their very first tour. Oh, Jeeves! I wrote down here best bits as well. Maggie's tits, which we have, which I've already said there, because they're out in abundance throughout the whole film. I liked. That's what I meant to say about Maggie, right? So at the end, they're getting chased off the bridge. Now I thought that was pretty good, pretty decent. Although landmines and concrete that can't be seen still fucking vexes me. I don't know how you can't see because there's no. Anyway, doesn't matter. But there's an arc with Maggie because we're led to believe that Maggie has been given to Brain, but when Brain dies, Maggie is visibly fucking upset. So, oh, she did love him. She grew to love the guy because she just goes ape shit after that, didn't she? She just tries to hold off the judge while knowing she's going to die. Let him snake, bolt up the wall.
Aye, it's like you says, mate. Because you kind of get the. She's just a female character there for eye candy and all that, but there is more to her sort of thing. Because I watched, she was doing an interview and that thing I watched the other night as well, and that's what she says. John Carpenter wrote that part that way. Like there's she's there because she is going to be fucking seen as an object sort of thing, but there's more to the character. Know what I mean? She's fucking. She's a hardy woman.
Oh, like you said, she can fucking handle herself. Know what I mean? She's not a shrinking violet. She's not just a token. She's she can fucking handle a weapon and more ways than one.
Well, it's to the point. She's practically his fucking bodyguard. Know what I mean? And she's obviously in there for a reason. So, and I doubt it's fucking just counterfeit goods if she's that good with a fucking gun. Know what I mean? So,
keep him sweet and keep him safe because keep him happy.
That's
and he's making his petrol. Know what I mean?
Let me say, there's a lot of world building in this that's not seen, but you get the rough idea. Like everybody's heard the fucking Snake, and everybody thought he was dead. So I know what I mean. And they all know each other.
Funny.
Fucking aye.
That was funny. I was waiting on him saying, "I saw here," but it doesn't say it to very later on. Like, people keep telling me that. You know what I mean? That was pretty decent. See the death that hit me hard though. Wee cabby.
Aye, mate. I like that wee guy.
He's. I know him. I know he's a well-travelled actor, man, for back in the day, for the 40s or whatever, right up through. I'll always remember him for the co-pilot in Airwolf, right? Because that was my growing up. But you're watching him in this, and it's funny. His acting is just, it's no progressed. Hiya, Snakes! You're Snake Plissken, aren't you? Yeah, Snake Plissken. See, I'm a cabbie, driving this cab 30 years.
Mate. Yeah, wee cabby. See for what he's in the film. He's fucking. You get the feeling like why he shouldn't be there. Know what I mean? Well, everybody seems to be a hardened, fucking horrible, murderous, villain. Know what I mean? He's there like, how are you doing, buddy? Oh, I don't normally hang about this party tune. I just wanted to see that show. And you're going, what?
Aye, that's one of my questions as well. Was he somebody that was just a victim of circumstance? Was he a New York cabbie anyway, and he just get locked in? He just stayed there.
That's what I mean. Often wondered because see when he says he's talking to Snake Plissken or something, and he goes, "I'll wait till Lou hears about this Snake Plissken in my cab." I'm just wondering if there's still fucking a wee band of taxi drivers out there, you know what I mean?
And my other question is he getting a turn? Is he making any money? Is that trying that card?
Yes.
Cut's fucking flagging him, dude. He does say later on when he parks up the motor, he went, I don't like leaving her on the street at night. All right. Where are you parking it? Where are you parking her, mate? I mean, but he get killed in a big escape, taxi hut of mine, and get perfectly halved in two. And unfortunately, he was a guy that came a cropper and that. As soon as wee bloody cooting line there, I was like, oh no, oh the cabby.
Oh, that's my childhood. Oh, bloodied indeed.
So that kind of hurt me. Thought he was going to make it.
I'll also say I know, right? No, I don't know. But I get the feeling this might be one of the first kind of anti-heroes hero films.
Mm-hmm. You see that?
Because, like, Snake Plissken, well, I know people like him and all that. He isn't exactly a nice person. You know what I mean? But, nah. I'm here to get him out so I can get fucking out. Fuck you, and fuck you. To the point. But then it's the other thing at the end. It's like, obviously, they rescue the president and all that, and they ask the president, we lost a lot of people to get you out and all that, and you get to say, like, the president doesn't really give a fuck. And then it ends up like Snake Plissken fucks them there anyway.
Aye.
No, I mean, this could result in world peace, and it's like, well, fuck your world sort of thing. So,
because there's an untold but very loosely touched on part of Snake, which is that he's a war veteran, a war hero. He's done everything for his country. Country have shat on him. He's changed his point of view and he's went rogue. You just get told that. You don't get any embellishment on it. So that's why he's bitter. He's very bitter towards the government establishment, the man, and he sees the president as his only way of getting out. That's it. Just Disney. It's no for the greater good. But obviously there's an arc there as we go on. You're getting the kind of feeling that the patriotic kind of side of him is coming out again. He wants to get the president out. I don't know. That was just me.
Aye, it's the kind that was when he has the conversation with the president. You know what I mean? And it's like the people you've flung in there that are considered the wasters, bad. They're a lost cause and all that. They're the guys that got you out, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your thinking now, sort of thing? And it was just the same. Aye, well, the country thanks them for their sacrifice, and we'll move on, sort of thing. And he's just like, nah, you're still the same fuckies. You know what I mean?
Aye.
But
don't me wrong. Obviously, that was the part Donald Pleasence was told to play, but it was the worst person I've ever seen playing an American president in my fucking life. Because but again, that probably, as I say, that was the way he was told to play it, because the world has moved on for the presidents we know. The presidents we know in films that get kidnapped or taken away and all that would die. They don't care about dying, you know what I mean? But whereas he was shrinking his cell and at the end and all, didn't he fuck about the people that died trying to save his life and all that. But,
yep. Because again, I think it's more the fucking the totalitarian, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of, I'm the leader of this country, you should be fucking looking after me, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
But the selfishness there. It wasn't for the people, it was to save his own arse. But again, like I said, and you said, it's the part he played. It was that earth, that fucking.
Aye. But that actually, see how they get Snake to comply with Grin. I thought that was a good idea as well.
Mm-hmm.
See the originality behind it. Like, go and save the president. Hey, nah. And it's like, all right, we'll pardon you. All right, cool. See, before you go in, we're putting these wee bombs in your neck. What for? In case you try fuck us, you wee bastard. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, so now he has to get him in there. He has to get him out. You know what I mean?
Aye.
So
after the fact that it's the wee guy, the wee scientist that puts the neck plungers in him, that says to Lee Van Cleef as if he's got any weight at all, but he still says it, goes like, tell him. You fucking bastard. Tell me what. Little bombs. They're already starting to disintegrate in your system. You fucking bastard. Leads us on to some of your favourite quotes, mate. Have you got any written down?
I have two, so I narrowed it down, so we'll know fucking right man after the whole film. But one of them, because it just hits home in and out, it's fucking, I don't give a fuck about your war or your president. And that's it. Fucking tell them to fuck off, Snake Boy.
Resolute. I like it.
Definitely. And the other one is when he keeps saying, call me Snake. Call me Snake. And then at the end where that guy thinks, Snake, you're my boy. We could be pals. And he goes, the name's Plissken. Yeah, prick.
Aye. That's good.
No, I mean,
I actually think some of the dialogue in it, some of its saving grace for the movie. It's few and far between, but the ones that I have picked out are smashing. Let me just get a couple here as well. When Hawk says to him, "You gonna kill me, Snake?" At the end, he goes, "Not now. I'm too tired." And then there's a pause, and he goes, "Maybe later."
Your card's marked, you bastard.
Aye. And then Hawk as well. Lee Van Cleef in this. It's just weird seeing him knows a cowboy. You know what I mean? But it's a survival of the human race, Plissken. Something you don't give a shit about. I mean, you're trying to recruit this guy, trying to big him up, and then you're telling him his fucking character. You're a wank, but you're our wank.
Aye. You're good at your job. You're a bastard, Wayne, but you're a bastard.
It's usually the back and forth of the two that's pretty good. I mean, they're on the radio and Hawk says, "Remember now, remember now. Once you're inside, you're on your own. Yeah, you're on your own there." Plissken just goes, "So you mean I can't count on you?" And he says, "No." And he goes, "Good." He's not even landed the glider yet. He's saying that, you know what I mean?
Aye. Mate, it's just a pure attitude, eh? Snake Plissken, mate. I think I just endears him to people. Like, aye. Fuck you. Because see, this film as a whole, I think it's John Carpenter's fucking not so fucking quiet message to fuck you, government. Know what I mean? People need to be fucking to be free to say what they want to say and all that shit. Know what I mean? We will not conform.
He likes a bit of that, doesn't he? Like Mr.
Aye.
Carpenter, he does like a bit of that in his movies.
Well, to be true, he might have a point because I did note down a bit in this. There's a sign that says no smoking and no talking, which is practically fucking pubs in Glasgow in 2024.
Aye.
Know what I mean?
That was worse
Sit
during
down.
COVID when they opened back up. No cheering, no laughing.
Aye.
You can go to a pub, but you need to sit quiet and all that. And that's what, remember, we can't show live football on a television in a public house. What? Fuck off, man. Who's thinking of shit?
Exactly.
Mental.
It's just, if you give governments too much power and you end up with shit like this, or you could end up with shit like this. Know what I mean? So
that's it. I mean, half these fucking rules and all that, I think are just made to see how far people will obey. You know what I mean? Strange, very strange. Plissken, what are you doing? Playing with myself. I'm going in. For all one.
Aye, but plus, by the way, I know these films were made a time ago, right? But 1997, this was supposed to take place. What a fucking bleak outlook the future had. Because there's another film I've seen, and it's like fucking 2019 or something, was like the end of the world sort of thing, all that. Was it Terminator or something like that? It's a fucking 2019 and everything's went to shit.
But fuck, Demolition Man was even shorter. Demolition Man was made in the 90s and the world was ended by the early 2000s. You know what I mean? The Big Bang and all that. So,
Aye.
there is a bleak
Groovy.
outlook, especially back in the day.
Aye. But aye. Have you got anything else to tear into, mate? Go, give me something that really fucking vexed you because we've been too positive.
Too positive. Right, well, first of all, I don't think you're landing fuck all on the top of the World Trade Centre unless it's a helicopter. There is nothing coming in at a rate of knots that you are fucking landing on the World Trade Centre on that square footage. That was just fucking nonsense. But why spoil facts for the sake of a good film and all that? It was just a bugbear for me. But you're right. Again, I think some of the dialogue and some of the scenes and the settings were awesome in this. Were awesome. There was a lot of dead space with regards to dialogue. And then your man, it's his fucking brain, for what he did say, didn't say it very well a lot of the time. Isaac Hayes, I think we know why he was in the film, but he didn't lend. Fuck. I thought the Duke was Romero.
Aye.
Through half this film. So I thought it was him because he was the first one to appear at the start and all that. He never mentioned the Duke. It just and he was always there. And then it was like, oh fuck. Aye, so the Duke's Isaac Hayes, all right, cool. But, aye. Quite funny that the wee man gets pulled through the flare in a place called Chock Full of Nuts. You're a cop? No, I'm an asshole. Oh, it was good. It was a good character, man. Would you give the film out of 10, mate?
Well, for me, nostalgia and all that jazz, it's an 8 for me. I mean, I do see its flaws. I'm not going to kid on, I don't. But nostalgia beefs it up to an 8 for me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
for me,
what about yourself?
For me, it was a 6. 6 out of 10. Again, that's just purely a personal choice. I can already fucking see James smashing up the house like that, can't out tune the fat. But I could have been uber scathing and gave it a 5, but I don't think it's as bad as the New Crow. Definitely no. I'd rather watch this than watch the Crow again, and I will watch this again. I'll watch it. I'll maybe watch it tonight. You know that I fancy getting myself a wee bottle of vino and just watch a nice film once the boys go down to sleep and that. So I'm going to watch it again tonight. Just take it in again. It's not bad. It's no bad. It's definitely no bad. I've just been a victim of not having seen it before and it being 43-year-old. Because I do think there's other films back in 1981. Budget might have a lot to do with it as well. Do you know what I mean? But I don't decry John Carpenter's fucking ideas. I think a lot of his ideas were before their time for movies. They Live, this, and all that. The Thing. I know they tried to remake The Thing again. It wasn't as good, but I think if somebody had tried to make these in the last 20 years with bigger sets, bigger budgets, more dialogue, I mean, whoa, do you know what I mean? But again, by it fucking 5 times what the budget was, man. You can't argue with that.
Well, I will say this and all, mate. This is on the list of apparent reboots and remakes and all that. But I kind of wish they would just leave it alone. Because I think the grittiness of when this was made, I think helps it. Because see if they were to make it nowadays, I think it'd be too polished. Know what I mean? So
maybe too much green screen as well.
Aye, that's just my opinion. It could work, but it's like certain things. I think they should look Sopranos. If they ever tried to reboot the Sopranos, I don't think would work. It's got to have that kind of grittiness and the time it was made, sort of thing, to get authenticity. Instead of fucking try to jazz it up. Know what I mean?
Because you know the Sopranos is the 90s. It's so 90s. It's fucking unreal, isn't it? Just the phones and all that, and the dress and the cars. And I don't mind them doing the prequel with his boy.
Aye.
Giving that a shot. I'm for that, right? But they couldn't go again without big Gandolfini,
Yeah.
man. No way, man.
Aye. Aye. So there you go. An 8 and a 6. No far apart. But aye.
Aye. Again, folks, these are we're no film critics. We're just two guys that like movies. Like fucking all of yous that listen and all of yous that watch. There is podcasts out there that try to. I don't know. I'm not trying to slag anybody, but there's more ones with more reviewers that think they know more than you, rather than just. Did you like that, mate? I did like that. It was good. What bits did you like? That's us. Do you know what I mean? But we're no trying to. There was a scene in Act 4. I think it was minute 3 minutes 25 seconds in, where the gravitas of the situation didn't lend to the story. There was some characterization which I thought was flawed, you know, and there was an underbelly. There was tones of the film maybe not realizing how important it was to itself and us as an audience. Do you get me there? We'll know that. We are fucking not that, right? So don't see Chris's score or my score. Go and watch it and think your score was wrong. Your score is your score. All right, James.
That's what we say.
Right, James, mate.
It's subjective, know what I mean? Not everybody likes the same thing everybody else likes. And that's why we've said that in the past, I know what I mean?
I like that. I don't want every cunt to like what I like. I want to fucking discuss. I don't want to argue with people. I want to discuss. I want to see your point of view. And I'll listen to your point of view, and then I'll tell you you're fucking wrong, mate.
You're a wanker.
You're a wanker.
But,
how am I right? Because you're a wanker. That's how you're wrong.
But it's my turn for movie bingo.
Oh, Jesus.
I am moist. Like, what?
I'm as moist as a presidential egg.
Oh. Well. Have I picked 17 in your list?
Yes, backdraft, that's away.
Because that was also the date of my birthday this month.
All right, I fucking noted, mate. Noted.
Aye, because I'm older today. I'm older for this episode. I've aged.
Your birthday 3 days ago?
Aye.
For fuck's sake. Mate. Happy birthday. What do you know? Crack a light for?
Because that's what I do, bro. Just move through life.
No, you've made me feel like an arsehole in fucking live television. Was that your plan all along, was it?
Oh, God.
I'd have let you off with this month's pod juice, fuck's sake.
It's sweet that. Circumstantial shame.
Many, many happy returns.
Yes. Danke, gracias.
Now picking in by your red bastard.
Have I picked 30?
Ooh, 30. Oh, a wee comedy. A wee light-hearted sci-fi comedy. We are going to be doing, I think it's 1987 or 1988, Inner Space.
Oh, hey. Listen to him on Joe Rogan the other day there.
Who? Martin Short?
No,
Dennis
Quaid. Aye.
Excellent,
there
mate.
you go.
And we've also got
space,
pre fucking plastic surgery. What's her name? I
don't know. She doesn't look like herself anyway.
That's right at my head. Fucking hell, man. Top Gun. Fucking You've Got Mail. Sleepless in Seattle. No Sleepless in Seattle. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's going to annoy the life at me. Meh. I nearly said Megan Fox.
Meg.
Do you know what,
Aye.
What is it? Meg what?
Meg Ryan.
Is it Meg Ryan? I like to say that. Did it sound right? There you go, folks. That's, by the way, this is a fun time, this wee film. I'm actually kind of interested to see how it holds up today. It was a big staple in my childhood. I used to watch this, Masters of the Universe, Secret of My Success, and Predator. Used to be my 4 films. Used to watch all the fucking time, man. This is one of them. So there we go.
This is quite the darling of fucking Channel 4, if I remember right.
Was it one of them ones? Aye. Fucking never half. Jesus.
It was one. It was usually on during the day. You know what I mean? Because that's how I fucking seen it. Like that. Oh, what's this? What's this? And then, man, that's roughly around about the same age as you. You know what I mean? So they go, that's no bad film, that. So the next thing you're sitting watching it like that. Aye.
Way to make a guy feel fucking young, mate, huh? You man, he's about the same age as you, Craig. You old bastard. Fucking hell. Well, your auntie must be at least 39 years old. There we go, folks. That was John Carpenter's Escape from New York, 1981. We hope you enjoyed the review. We hope you enjoyed the film. Because we want you to watch the films if you've not watched them before. Not because we're telling you to watch them, because it might be something that you've seen or not seen and liked, or something you've always wanted to watch. I hadn't watched this before in my life. I watched it. I'm fucking glad I did. But tune in, share us, like us. Again, if you pass us on to somebody else, it would be a great help. And keep up with the feedback. Keep up with the suggestions as well. We've got a couple of people want to come on our pod, mate, that don't have podcasts. We've got a young lassie that's on the Facebook group. She's quite prevalent. Her name's Sarah, and she's from Ireland, and she's doing film stuff at the college and that, you know. She says, "Can I come on your podcast?" I've never heard her speak, but I'm just doing a Irish accent there. And I was like, "Do you know what? Aye, listen, we'll look at that. We'll try and get a wee movie sorted. I'll talk to Chris. I forgot about her. So there you are. We shout out to you, Sarah. I'll mention you in the socials later. And I've got a big guy, Ragnar, as well. He's a big pal of mine, and he wants to come on. He's a geezer, isn't he? Fucking geezer. But he likes his movies. Always recommends some good ones I've not seen. Usually mad British gangstery fucking films and that. So. And then Diabolical. I'll be messaging you later because you've still not picked that number. We'll try and get you onto our platform as well and return the favour. Mm-hmm. And we wait with bated breath on the Wreckfast boys asking us on to do the host. Oh, my love. Oh, yeah, dancer. And before we go, Chris, can I just say that I'm both surprised and a little offended that you never wore an eye patch today.
I was going, but I couldn't find it. I own 3 eye patches. For what reason, I don't know, and I couldn't fucking find any of them.
It's always a bastard when you put 2 on at one time.
I was actually going to wear a big fucking wig at all. Let's see if I cut Russell here.
Well, I'm trying to think we can't. There's nothing. I don't think we can dress up next week for Inner Space unless we can fucking miniaturize ourselves. But there you go. But thanks again, folks. My name's Craig.
My name's Chris.
Cheerio, bye.
Cheerio, bye.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.